crossroads, standing here, not a star in the sky to guide me tonight. If we're lost in fear, deep in darkness, drown my cries. All this pain inside of me, don't know where it starts or when it'll end. Try to tame the agony as I close my eyes and scream to the wind. Look around and find me standing all alone. Look again, we're standing there. 'Cause the storm is taking everything I know. Being lost, you need a bed. Don't know why I thought I'd make it by myself. After all that we've been through, out of time, I'm running blank. Can somebody help? There's so much in life I couldn't understand. We're by your side. Standing tall, we'll face tomorrow hand in hand. When you're lost and yours and mine, we've been halfway through the war, but we're through it. It's our tale of tapestry, never losing sight of everywhere they led. In life is waiting up my ashen grave. And winds of rain cast us on ring again. Orange and forest out beyond the place he carries on. They will carry on. So smile and let the rainbow see. Alive with everything is free. We walk a never-ending trail. We'll love, though we shall never pay. Inheritance. I turn around to see. Just one that will be. Along that guides the way to the key. Remember me. A silent that runs me. Don't forget to see us forward wherever seize the day and hold on tight. The sun is rising. Life, take it slow and take a bite. So high on the down we set our sights, looking horizon. Fly overboard, starry eyed. Oh, yeah. Hold tight this land we call our home. Come free, we fight to never let it go. Still believe, oh far we have not seen the land. Reach your right, we'll rise again once it has passed. March is right, and carry you. What's better than taking At the crossroads, standing here, not a star in the sky to guide me tonight. If we're lost in fear, deep in darkness, drown my cries. All this pain inside of me, don't know where it starts or when it'll end. Try to tame the agony as I close my eyes and scream to the wind. Look around and find me standing all alone. Look again, we're standing there. 'Cause the storm is taking everything I know. Being lost, you need a bed. Don't know why
Hey, hi, howdy everyone, and welcome to tonight's Theater of the First. Hi. Let me get my glass. That's my hat. Let me get my glass. There we go. Hi everyone, hi. I'm excited because today is gonna be the first time that we've been playing this game ever that will have been caught up. And we started before Shadowbringers came out. During, I think, the Stormblood patches at some point. So it's been a long time without me doing that. Today we're going to be covering the 7.4 patch. MSQ only for now. We will be looking at doing Arcadion and the current Alliance raid tiers as streams before 7.5 hits. That's it. That's our wrap up for today. We did have a little progress that happened off screen, not with the MSQ, that we will show off here. As I run away from Smile real quick. Alright. I'll see you all on the main game stage here, where we'll get started in just a moment. See you there. So, we're back at our house. Little housing update before we start. The front yard is now currently stacked at 20 items. We have our 40 planned out for post updates. But at the moment, at least, it is about as furnished as you can make a yard in Final Fantasy XIV, which is not very much at the moment. We've received some help with one of our friends on getting some of this geared up and set up. But look at how pretty this is. Our own personal little waterfall. It's kind of annoying that this gate only opens inwards. Like, even, like... over an hour, so you should be back for the trial? Okay. We haven't done too much on the inside for actual design work yet. The layout is set up and ready to go once we have every item. So we've just kind of been dropping the items in locations right now. So it's a little bit hectic at the moment. Very, very cluttered interior. There's some little bits of functionality here and there. I promise you this. It is going to look very, very different once we have all the items and get our grubby little hands on everything. The basement in particular. Any dosh for the relic crap? Feel free to ask. It's not necessarily... how'd I put it? I have like 5 million right now. It's not necessarily that. It's more that I'm just focusing. The relic stuff doesn't like concern me all that much at the moment. So I'm just focusing on getting everything I need for housing set up right now. Like, I have more than enough to buy all the items for this stuff on me at the moment. Alright, with that, let's head on back. With the Wind starts in Solution 9, which of course it does. Housing, wow, yeah, we got a house last week, finally. In some prime real estate. Hey, it looks like, if I remember right, you were setting up to leave most of these things behind, although I doubt we will yet. I imagine that's, considering what we've been shown for 7.5, I think that's gonna be where that guy wearing. I thought he was wearing like garland stuff. I think that's a version of the chaotic cloud. Yeah, someone to make furniture if you provide minutes. Yeah, don't worry, I got a lot of people that are already on me for furniture making. Hey, with the winds. Let's see where we're headed today. So 7.3 was the grand finale to Dawntrail. They actually put out an interview, apparently, where they talked about how 7.4 and 7.5 this time are not set up for like a future expansion, like with the Warriors of Darkness plotlines and stuff, but set up for the next expansion for real this time. Alright. Apparently, they're also going to be showing a ton of stuff for like the next expansion at FanFest, which is kind of crazy.
That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace.
Oh, the twins are going off screen again. I gotta say, I adore the twins. They didn't really have a reason to be in Dawntrail. Alice at least came through in the post patches because obviously she's the one who came up with the Porksy treatment, and that was used to cure Levin sickness. But overall, these two really just did not do anything.
Then we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
I would have rather had them, you know, helping out in Garlemald.
One pressing matter remains. Calix's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness, and may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again. Of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
I think after this patch, they should have made it so that you can just, like, find Erenville in the open world, like, Alpha and Omega. Like, just have him chilling somewhere. You could have let me know in time to see you off.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought.
Like, he's going off on an adventure to record all of wildlife.
What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt.
Hey, Wooklebot.
But I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive.
He's not getting away from you this time.
Before he set sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
Awesome. You rock, Wooklebot. No, why did you even bring that up? Excited.
That boy. We should make for the harbor ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Oh. Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
Julius's souvenir, cute.
Ever aligned in purpose,
I'm excited
if not
for
execution.
7.5. they've teased a lot of stuff I really liked about Endwalker in its patches, maybe tied into some of it. Just based not on any plot things I know about 7.4, but off the early information they've shown on Trials and Dungeons.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts,
from the Endwalker patches and stuff, and from the just Endwalker in general. So I'm hopeful that we'll get some touch up upon that before we go into the next expansion properly.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share. Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
The vibe of this first cutscene, like immediately in this batch, has a very beginning of the Endwalker patch quest, where it's like, well, we resolved the problem, so we're gonna get a little silly for just a little bit. Proceed to the back. Hi, Shale. Shale's awesome. I've ended up appreciating her a lot more than I thought I was going to when she was introduced. What's news, Aramito? I can't imagine you brought an entourage along to simply say hello. That eager to be on their way, are they? They'll join you. I owe them on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And here I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. Well, I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle's in place. The majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer is finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight. Afraid not. Gonna be a while yet. Then shall we depart for Tulia? Shall we depart for Tulia forthwith? Even Lamati's strength has its limits. Without further delay, then. It always takes me a little bit to get warmed back up into doing voices, especially when I have to rapidly switch between them so much. Alright. Do 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 do. God damn it. I always jump down and then get stuck back there. There we go. Where is he? No, wait. I'm being tricked. I'm running towards a cold crescent. Course of habit. I gotta go back in there again because I need more I need to get a couple things for furnishings from there, actually. I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional parties. At least Alphino and Alice were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by link pearl. Some people we know would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In the event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. I was a little offset by Tulialal's weird, like, smooth jazz music at first, but it's grown on me a lot.
There they are.
I appreciate how much more
You look
voice
well.
acting there's been recently,
No
too.
lingering effects then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
President Baby will grow stronger and stronger.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolal. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
Conveniently, it's at an angle that you can't see your own player character there. That's funny.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us. I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced
Braha
you
and
to
Ysola
Uklamat,
in the back,
you
like,
faced
don't
no
worry,
end of
someday we'll do
hardships.
major stuff
Many of them
in the
hurtful.
MSQ. Braha at least gets way more screen time, but it's also like he's just there because he's popular. I do hope we come
Yet I feel no remorse,
back to
Only gratitude.
Thrall someday.
for without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye.
I would love to see more of Shak Toral because we really got to see, like, Texas was like the only part of the northern part of the continent we saw.
Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
There they go. Oh, that's a cute Lala design. The booby is back.
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey. And remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Aww. There they go.
Come back soon!
Take care!
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right? Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tulihiola. I'll give you the grand tour.
These two are so cute.
I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural. I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Sorry, Woklamont, you got hit with your president now beam.
Resolve spotted!
You got hit with the your president now beam. That means you're not allowed to be a main character going forward.
The Landsguard is looking for you. It's sparring time.
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already. Everyone's waiting to see the vow resolve in action.
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
Cute. I appreciate how much more animated everyone is now. Like, they've come a long way. Ah, it's the two guys who greeted us at the beginning. When we arrived at Dawntrail, they tried to check. They checked on us to make sure we were supposed to be here before they realized Woklamont was with us.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths in their hearts, as they should.
Da, 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 da. Into the Mist. An interesting title. Like, judging by the font, it's mostly going to take place in Solution 9 again. And, man, Turl really got, like... got such the short end of the stick. Now it's our turn to take the next step. The question is in what direction, and that is a matter I should like to discuss with you. Da-da. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We are liable to hinder the dock workers here if we linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue.
Tis truly a beautiful place to roll.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world.
Well, technically the Malala aren't natives from your world, but yeah.
The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality. And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala.
Oh, cool. Is that what we're doing?
We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
Oh, is this the patch where people are like, Graha's voice sounds a little off?
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent.
Oh,
this continent
okay.
had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation. The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
Yeah, he definitely sounds a little off here.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone.
Yep. We saw all that firsthand.
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond. Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries.
Interesting idea.
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent. Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep, in which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know? If it please your majesty. Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side. As would I. Let us make every effort to ensure none of us suffer such a dreadful fate.
I would be remiss to see you eradicated by some type of lightning beast. Thank you, by the way, for the follow, Tyro Coffee Gate. We have that shit stuff off because of cutscenes visually, but we'll do big thanks at the end of the stream regardless. Now that that's settled, I best be off. I still need to check for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. With luck, we'll have plenty to share the next time we meet. Until then. Let the rest of us make for a potential foray and meet at Leylone Menno. Oh yeah, everything's pretty here now. This clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX 0093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently, while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and lane-node base transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and lane nodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but that does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy upon evacuation, should evacuation be necessary. Would Your Majesty like to appropriate it? An airship? Yes, please, as soon as is possible. With Your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Here we go. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. I'm excited. What is this gonna look like? Could be a real classic airship, or is it gonna be a super advanced one? Ha! Yeah, it's the one from the dungeon. It's a classic little airship, but with electro ball over it. That's cute. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for Living Memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, it does good to me to see it. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. Interesting. So this is gonna be another big entrance zone. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you to brace for turbulence. Straight down we go. Hey, where are we going? Where are we going? Ooh. Yeah, I guess that would be what it would be expected to look like, right? Like a barren wasteland slash desert. Just being continuously struck by lightning forever. I did it activate for them, but not me and Kryl. Ward Alisay gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. I guess we have the stone, and I suppose Kryl herself has like a full person's worth of Aether, and the Echo innately, if I remember correctly. It does serve to impress upon the marvel of the barrier. The lightning and heritage found is tame by comparison. The land where 11 reigns. Bong. Bong. Alright. Cryo. Actually, let's see what the others have to say. The warding scale is truly a godsend for us without the blessing of light. Remind me to send my profuse thanks to Vidra in the house. Yeah, okay, that is why it was. Because Kryl also has it. The state of this reflection's Aether is far more dire than we anticipated. I should be surprised if the Ascians had no hand in the war that wrought this. That crater was once Alexandria. Sobering sight, to say the least. But I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. Lala to Lala communication. Beyond the mountains. Looks like this might be the dungeon. There are no structures, nor any sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to increased risks of flooding. And we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? We're at the end of Alexandrian territory for now. The closest city should be Treno. Did it survive? As a city-state built on a harbor, it was a nexus of trade, and it remained a neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt it fortunate to have it as our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Radzat Han. Ah, yes. Alphino has spoken of Radzat Han before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Malala homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Treno where the Malala first found a home in our world. Yo, Malala land. Awesome. Yeah, I knew that living memory was technically through a portal to, like, another world, but I assumed there would be some kind of disconnect and not you could just get on an airship and go down to this. And it just happens to be floating above the clouds, like... Truly? Yes, and though the Malala population elsewhere grew, most continue to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remain there to this day. Click PX0093. Is this ship capable of taking us to Treno? I shall run a flight simulation for the route to Treno. One moment. Simulation complete. There is a near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh, well, thank you for checking. We cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Treno lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. The cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed. Let's try there first. Off we go. Of late, I've spent much of my time hunched over reports. This trek across the wasteland shall make for a refreshing change of pace. Eager though I am to seek new discoveries, the prospect of walking in circles for days on end does not appeal. We are fortunate to have seen the place where my people first arrived, and I shall soon see it in person. This tunnel appears intact. Though we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you to stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surroundings, they're surely ravenous. The Mist Wake. In we go. Form a party. Yeah, sorry, Y'shtola. This is Kryle's. This is Kryle's expansion. Okay, Sphene can be a healer too. Interesting. Cool dungeon for FF9 fans. My item level is not sufficient. Uh-oh. My accessories finally caught up with me. Hold on. What is the required item level? $735. My accessories are holding me back. I haven't had to upgrade them for anything yet. I think I'm like 726. Yeah, I gotta get like a new pair of earrings and a new ring. Damn it. To the market board. No! That's fine. Hold on. Back to Tuliolol for a minute. Yeah, because my main weapons and outfit are all fine. Just this stuff. I'm gonna have time to hit up like Arcadion and stuff to get slightly better gear in time for the next patch. So what do I need? Earrings and a ring right now for sure. $96K, 38.6K. Fuck it. Yeah, let's just get the big one that guarantees I'll be fine. Yuck. Gross. I have the money for it, it's not a problem. $168K for a ring, you fucking psychos. 230, what the fuck? These are gonna be way more expensive because they're from a cult, right? Yeah. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, this should be enough. Yep. Gross. Back we go. Actually, wait. Oh, too late. Yeah, we can just enter from here. Hey! Now, after spending like 300K on accessories, in we go. The Mist Continent. Mistwake. Time to take a closer look at the knife. Okay. Should mimics the FF9 beta with camera angels. That's awesome. Hey, this is a very like classic dungeon cave. There you are. Oh, those things are horrid. I gotta go. Graha! Graha! Why aren't you moving? Wooklabat would have been here by now.
Hold still.
They cut you off from the actual Caves of Quan. I got distracted reading and I fucked up my rotation. Go, Communio. Yeah, that's a very classic fucking dungeon layout over there. But we got to go into the high-tech Alexandrian sewerways. Electro mine. Not have been abandoned since the war. Oh my god, they've got electro spriggans and electro like jellicats.
Hold still.
Come on over, Graha. Good job.
Allow me.
It's nice that since the DPS is lower with Trust, I always have this off cooldown every single time we get into a fight effectively. Da, 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 da.
Allow me.
Da, 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 da. First boss should be through this gate.
Brace yourself.
Bum 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 ba da 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 da. Sure enough. Cyclopic creature sighted. And a lot of things to hide behind. The Trino, yep, Catobloplus. Read wide. Yep. Oh, I see. Avoid putting that near rocks. Okay. Not point this towards a rock, I assume. Yep, absolutely not. Petra breath. Don't stay in front of that. Yep. What? I guess we were close enough to that one. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's very easy to accidentally grief with this one, since there's only so many rocks. That was fun. Not too difficult on that one. Makes the follow-up raids an instant kill. That's what I figured. You get stoned and then you get attacked by an earthquake and it kills you. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty. Whee! Sonic the Hedgehog away. I'm like a little swamp now. Okay, and they're going to be random AoEs. Guys. Welcome to the Xanark and Called Lands or whatever. Dodge these 100 times. Hello, Oomfies. Come over here. Wait, what the fuck? Why is Sphene up here with us? Sphene! Sphene, what are you... Kryl, Sphene, what are you doing? I guess we're waiting for Graha.
Brace yourself!
Graha is dead. Good job, guys. Why did you aggro them all the way up here? Why did you come over here?
Not yet.
Oh my god, I can't believe they did that. Well, I just have to die. Yeah, I'll put that on in a second. Ow. Sphene and, like, Kryl just left him to die. Okay, new armband. $755. Nice. Yeah, it's already beating out the Arcanaut stuff. Okay, I guess we're only pulling these one at a time, because otherwise Sphene and Kryl will run after me like psychos. Potentially fairness. I'd like to see what it looks like. We'll get at least like a piece of some part of it, but outside of just the accessory. Just might not be one we can use. What? Oh, he died. No, stop it. Now we can go ahead and pull the rest of the next group. Keeping an eye on Sphene. Okay, there we go. They killed it. Okay. No problems this time. Yeah, they seemingly teleported to me, because they did just suddenly appear while I was over there. That's what I assumed happened. It's just something that doesn't usually happen, so it took me off guard. Because they'll do that if they're following you too. And you get a little too far ahead. Okay, this is a doable double pull. I gotta wait until I get healed though, and Graha pulls these idiots. There we go. Otherwise I'll just die. Okay, Graha. Grab them all and get beat to a pulp. I am glad that this is like, this is the first dungeon we've had in a little while that feels like we're actually going and exploring some unique, interesting real-world location instead of being like sent to the purple dimension, even though it is still very purple. As much as I loved the mechanics of the 7.3 but God, I wish we had some actual Tural dungeons in the patch quests. It's kind of crazy that they've all been Alexandria / Solution 9 based. They couldn't think of a single dungeon for Tural. The Dark Gate. Oh, you look scary as fuck. Okay. Big horse. Amdusius. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Yes. Oh. Okay, stand directly in front of this one, and then we're probably gonna run out really fast. No, okay, just run. Okay, front and back. Unmarked. Bio. Plus, it's going to erupt in different locations. Oh, it explodes it as they run through. Okay. Interesting. That makes sense. And then the last ones will explode after. Okay. That's definitely a step up over the first boss. Stand a little bit closer, Trial, please. This is the big one again? Yep. Going that way, going that way, going that way, then going this way, then up. So over here should be safe to start with, and then we'll move after the third one. These explode. Yep, go forward. Go forward. Safe. Okay. I'm surprised they give you that much time on reacting to those. I would have expected them to come out much sooner. Hands of Healing. Oh, that's never a fun body piece to get. I still need to go back and do the 5.3 one more because I want the Code of Casting from that. Yo, Lala Town! Let's fucking go! Awesome! I win! This town is awesome, by the way. The visuals for this place rule.
Allow me.
This is the kind of this is basically what I wanted Alexandria to look like in base Dawntrail that we didn't get because it was in ruins, and instead we got Cyberpunk City.
Allow me.
Da, 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 da. Grab the next pull. Oh, this way. Okay. Oh fuck, it's Electric Pepsi Man. Three. Come on over, Graha. Thank you. Alright, let's go.
Something special for you.
Love Enshroud up time. Yum, 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 yum.
Hold still.
entire city of Lala casters. Huh. Big bird. Giant fucking turkey. Turkey griffin. Big, like, turkey griffin condor thing. Okay. Oh, they got the, like, caster. Oh, it's the fucking beanie. And they've got the same stuff on as Malachite. Bro, I'm trying to look at the Lala fits. Yeah, they're all wearing like the same top. Okay, on we go. Turkey Griffin. Mistweak. Thunder Gust Griffin. Okay, so we do have a damage circle this time. Oh. That's interesting. So they're each gonna do a unique spike shape, sword shape. You have to stand directly where it's safe. Yep. As our basic mechanic. Okay. Dawntrail does a lot of those where it's like you have to like pay attention to the asset on the map in advance and quickly eyeball. That in like memorization based patterns. Fun. Like how there is, if you're enough of a psycho, there is always a think slim tiny thoughts, think skinny thoughts location for the melees to stand in there. But if you do it and you fail, it will instantly kill you. We're getting the tornado moving through again, like in the first Dawntrail boss. Yep. Oh, it's spawning them. Haha. Okay, so the tornado's done. I'm not exactly sure what it was doing outside of spawning new ones. That might have just been it. This entire area is safe. Yep. I don't know why Graha ran all the way over there. Tornado again. Is it right there? Yep. Right in the corner again.
Hold still.
Hold still. Push back again. Shit's arm's length. I was trying to find where arm's length was on this. There's like a very, very tiny open spot up there, it looks like. I'm not doing that. That would be stupid. There's way too many overlapping ones to risk trying to go for something suspicious here. It would just instantly kill you. You fucked up. Nope, nope, no, you're dying. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. That was fun. I think mechanically 5.3 was more interesting. Yeah, the classic theme. Yeah, that boss took a little while because I sure was a melee. I will say. Man, I wish this could have been a real city instead of being like a post-dungeon patch thing. They're no safe and has been all this time. What are the injured? Are we need to help them? No more screams. I wager that's a good sign. Whatever its flaws, the berry is keeping the lightning at bay. Look at how cool this town is. This is way cooler than Solution 9. Hey! Striking coat. Well, we can see what it looks like at least, but I can't wear it. Oh, that's where this gear comes from. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. 755 would have been nice.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone. And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale.
Doesn't seem to be fully
And
formed either.
not quite as effective,
Yeah.
if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Here they come. Dude, fuck yes. My people. Oh, old Lala. Actually an old Lala for once. Cool. They exist. They do get wrinkles.
I am Miaili, the mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
Oh, interesting that they all have long, pointed ears here, it appears. Yeah, that one's gonna be a shocker.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. You must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty.
Hiya! Hi.
I look forward to
Thanks
hearing
for the
the
raid,
tale from
Luke
your
Lucifer
own lips.
VT. Welcome to Lala City. It's awesome here. Hi, innocent bystander. I hope you guys had a good stream tonight.
I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
Oh, it's been teleported to a other dimension.
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
No worries about that.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people.
How have you been enjoying 7.4? I don't know necessarily how far we're in it, but it gives me very, like, Endwalker 5.1 vibes. Or 6.1 vibes, so I'm enjoying it a lot right now.
I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end.
It's always fun to go to a kind of spooky European town as well, and I'm also getting to learn about Lala lore, so you know, that rules.
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service. And are more than
I do think
welcome to
mechanics-wise,
enjoy
I
our
liked
hospitality.
5.3's dungeon a bit more, but visually, this one is way cooler.
Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sphene's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
Yeah, okay, Auntie.
In light of our purpose here, the tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection? With your permission, then.
Girl who swears she's 23 years old.
Allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryo, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Trenno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
Time to explore Lala City, which will unfortunately just be the dungeon we just did. I wish this was a real location. It's so cool. Herbal remedies. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot of... Someone liked Resident Evil and was higher up. Oh, I wish this was a real city. Look at that shit in the background. I want to go over there. This is glorp shit. This place is so much better than Solution 9 already. This is what I would have wanted from like a Final Fantasy 9 inspired town, and instead we got Cyberpunk Dimension. And it's like, it's grown on me, but I still just don't care for the aesthetic. Oh, cool. That has opened up a little bit. You can go over on this side now. Cute. Why is this so long until the tournament? Oh wow, yeah, they did make optional areas down here you can go to. Yeah. They did this for Troya as well. You could summon your mount in Troya. If you wanted to get around quickly. Hi, Lummel. I have visited our new friends. Thanks again for making short work of our foes. You've gone to the trouble of seeking me out. I can only assume it's for a good reason. I assume they probably do, considering that guy on the other end over there was talking about a tournament being delayed. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. Or anything else, though. I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everybody's a fan. You may find it the teensiest touch too sour for your taste, but it'll set y'all right. Just tip it down your throat. He's dressed like a little firefighter. Outside of that undershirt, which is kind of absurd on Lala. Cute design, though. Oh, he's a tall Lala, actually. My inventory's all fucked up because of housing items. Sip, sip, sip. Yeah, I'm just surprised the first time we're seeing it in the MSQ is on a Lala.
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
Shower. Delicious. Nah, he'd tank that. Aru would tank it.
That means it's working.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
Also, it's really funny seeing the our character and Kryle's facial textures right after seeing his, because his are so clean. Because he's like a new guy.
I can relate all too well.
Like all the new characters they introduced for these patches look so good compared to like some of the older textures.
It's not unlike the syrup leader used to make. black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure.
Lena mentioned, you should go to sleep, Graha. You two are weak as fuck. You can't take it.
I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it? Now, welcome to Treno.
Yes. Forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I'm Lummel. That was me announcing our victory earlier. And since grandmother sent you to help with the repairs, you'll know I'm a grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno might have. My favorite kinds of work include taste testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, and searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Only medium-sized objects. He'd hate the kind of shit they make us carry. You may now enter Mistwake with a party of NPC avatars around the city. Interesting that we're getting a break this time between the dungeon and trial. Ah yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? Come all the way out to visit us? You must have more important things in mind in order to help protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? Not exactly. We've actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, sorry, of course you'd be sure. It'd be rude to doubt you. It's not every day we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. You know, it must come as something of a shock. This is our first time in Treno, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That's why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help me distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone would already had a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. Might be a while before some can step away from their work. Not fear, though. Even with their hands are busy, they'd be more than happy to spare a few words for fascinating folks from afar. We would appreciate that. Thank you, Lummel. You're the ones doing me a favor. Honestly, here, take this badge. I'll deliver some to town hall so you can attend to areas you ain't seen yet. Oh my god, Lummel, the back of your hair is a mess. Bro has a back hair part. Like... Like Miali, Lummel seems taken aback by the mention of Alexandria. Perhaps they had friends or loved ones who disappeared along with it. If we split up, we can spend more time speaking with the locals, while ensuring everyone receives the remedy promptly. Could you each take a potion? Rest assured, I can handle pouring liquid into a cup. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful. Let me divide this up. Amina, why don't you make rounds of the southern part of the city? Raha and I shall tend to the north. Right. Let's go and acquire some insights. It's one of the visitors Limo mentioned. Odd place to be visiting, though. Came to deliver the Remy? Thank you kindly. I was all in beast carcasses and for processing and copped a good dose of discharge energy for my troubles. Brought the Levin sickness something fierce. Still, we don't go hunting outside the barrier, though we don't want to waste any part of the creature that had to find their way in. Pelts they're highly charged with lightning ether are the most valuable, of course. Stand with the right stuff and you can turn them into protective clothing that keeps you from getting zapped. Beasts you felled will be put to good use. Thanks again. I gotta be back in just a second because I need some water for my voice. We will continue, but momentarily. Alright. Back off we go. Ha! The little, like, Lala-sized tents and tinier, smaller Lala-sized houses that they've built is so good. Yeah, look, they've like built Lala-sized housing and infrastructure in between the larger buildings. There's a fresh face if I ever saw one. What's that in your hand? It's not fair that this isn't a real city. Oh, don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over till I've had my cup of sleepless rhapsody. I'm proud to say that I have some small part in preparing it too. The herbs come from my very own growery. One of the greatest discoveries of our time, that the seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Plants with the potential to mitigate lightning's effects. As with many hides, we have this, not to mention stomachs. It's entirely possible to find new varieties of herbs amongst our harvests. Cherno housing would be awesome. Lala only area. Oh, she's got the living memory healer top on. You're the mighty monster sayer I saw earlier. It's an honor. God, I wish the living memory stuff was dyeable. It's such a miss that they're not dyeable. They're so cute. And you brought Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you. I'm dead on my feet after that battle. We don't usually have that many beasts breaking through at once. Practice keeps one's skills sharp, though. So in a way, I'm glad for it. And I learned a thing or two from watching you. I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geometrics. And thoughtful application of learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. Okay, what's over here? I want to see this. Oh, cute! It's the farm! Hello, Tomat. Welcome, newcomers. This is our little patch of pasture right here. We raise birds, mostly. Gives us a good supply of eggs and meat. More importantly, their feathers make for the softest pillows. Interesting that all the Lalas here are taller than usual. Like, the average Lala is like maybe an inch taller than my player character, if I remember right. Most of the Lalas in the game are set to default size, which is about 3 feet. And these guys are all up near like the top of my head. Oh, that's another player. No, it's not. They just had a minion, so I thought it was for a second. I'm like, wait, this is instance. How is there another player here? Dodo. This is such a G-pose area. Like, look at this thing. Between the three of us, we ought to be able to have covered every area aside from Lumos. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we've learned?
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Spheen's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'Tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them.
Well, to be fair, we know the Malala originally come from our dimension, our shard. But most of the information we have about the Malala is conjecture due to them being a South Seas island race that completely vanished from history and left very little behind.
Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume.
You know, I heard Graha's voice felt off during this, and it does sound slightly different, but the way people were talking about it, I thought he was gonna sound way worse when this originally came out.
There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of
cute hat.
scarcity, much of Treno's populace
Yeah, no, it's
suffers
the
from
same guy.
sickness,
This was
not to
after
mention
he
the
did
frequent
all of his
attacks on the
recording
city
for the
and
second half
resulting
of Wicked.
casualties.
So his voice was likely fucked.
Yet everyone we've spoken with
Oh, they
seems
picked some good
undaunted by
lambs
these
for
hardships.
the people here. They
They are
got some
not
cute
only
outfits going on.
surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, a city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Oh no!
Is aught the matter, Lommel?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, you're pathetic, huh?
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Bro threw his everything into that yes.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
Doesn't turn on. I'm glad they've gotten so much more animated with characters. Sir, it appears to be shot.
No, 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 she's going to kill me! Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electrope engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
I take it she also built that device.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please, I beg you, please!
He's so pathetic.
I suppose that's that then.
Shame that he gets introduced so late here, and that, like, from the looks of it, we're not gonna be dealing with this place much in like 7.5. At the moment, ENA should be waiting just past that park. Let's be off before anyone changes their mind. Koi me. Join the flowers? What we plant doesn't always bloom, but I think lifting everyone's spirits is more than worth the risk to the seeds that find the seeds that do. Nevertheless, I'm relieved these weren't trampled by beasts. It took ages to get looking this healthy. Yeah, she's got the Mystic Memory casting top. It looks so good. I got the hat at least when we went through that on stream. Yeah, and there's the caster version. Orange and red, huh? Oh my god, look at him. Breathe in, breathe out. Luma was sweating rather profusely. Whenever we meet an engineer from some distant land, I can't help but wish to introduce them to our friends at the Ironworks. Firestorm of questions there would be. Don't worry, Lomo, I'll hold your hand. You'll get through this.
Ah, our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here?
Lumo broke all of your shit. Oh, cute.
Lummel, what did you do?
Spare him, please.
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
No, he's gonna cry. Ah! Not the fucking flip emote.
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see?
Front flip into the bow.
And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the eldest sibling.
He's a pathetic big brother. That's cute.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. You'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those
Oh, we
beasts
killed
away.
all of those on the way here. They're dead.
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
Yeah, I killed everything.
Just the one! Incredible!
So, the mine is safe for mining again?
They're about to get so excited. Yep.
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass
He's
through
so
but
moe.
recently, I
He's
expect
so
Raha can
moe
keep him
through
safe without our
helplessness.
help. In the meantime, shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
Okay, Yane. Let's see what the responsible one's up to. Oh, I entirely forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. I'm Cryle, and this is Arumito. Accompanying Lumel is Graha Tia, our own technology enthusiast. It's lovely to meet you. Feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said we didn't need the help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. The volume of fixes that need making is one matter, but I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. Paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. Oh, she has the sickness. I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to the other on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to discharge Aether as slain creatures. I'd offer you the detector to make tracking them down easier, seeing as Lummel has managed to break it again. I do have this, though. Toss them at a sprite, and you can suppress its ability to sense Aether nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city towards more fertile ground. So we needn't fight them. Find it safer not to. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities we need to keep our medical services running, or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For some reason, I recommend you stick on thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I'd hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood. We'll want to split up again to cover more ground. Are you ready to go? Scan the area thoroughly, but see no lightning sprites. Oh, I don't know you. Hello. Please don't be offended, but this part of the street is off limits. Not only to you, of course. Just that there's a lot of damage. Dangerous for anyone to pass through at the moment. In general, you should probably stay away from any of the streets that are in need of repair. Just a suggestion, but please do. There one goes. Lightning sprites. Time to test your tossing aim has arrived. Oh no. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Or not. It looks like we're just gonna interact with them. Yep. I want to see if there's more people to talk to up here while we have the chance. The little Lala hunts and tents are so cute. Like built into the rafters. Doesn't look like there's anyone else to talk to out here right now. Oh no, there is. Hello, Lotol. That is an outfit. Oh, you're passing through. You should chuck a coin in that fountain over there. It's supposed to be good luck. Turner has quite a few coin-based superstitions. Comes with the territory being a trade port, I guess. Come to think of it, I wouldn't be surprised if the fountain thing was started by merchants hoping for good luck on their sales. I would love to do that, but unfortunately the fountain is out of bounds. You back? Were there many sprites? Just a handful on your route, then. Could be worse. Still, it's important to keep the city free of them. We're much obliged. Trial has taken a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Check on her? Just start off in the direction of Town Hall. Though there are several diminutive folk about, none appear to be Kryl. Perhaps one of them spotted her passing through. Well, I want to see if we can get that guy's dialogue over here to pop again. Let's see. Yep, my deck is ready already. Yep, they absolutely play the card game from 9 over here. That's a cute little Easter egg. Only pops up if you go all the way over to that edge. You're looking a mite lost there, lad. Aught I can help you with? It's when the tournament is in 9 too. Awesome. Have you seen a woman in a yellow hood? I presume you mean Kryl. I had a grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention she saved my hide. Can't believe I missed that lightning sprite till it was right on top of me. Thanks to her, I got out unscathed. Bit awkward, striking up a conversation like that. And it'd been a while since I talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. Kind lass, good at putting folks at ease. Like Miala. Miali. I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting though, she went out towards the canal. Had a touch of melancholy about her though. I wasn't sure why. I don't think it was something I said, but if I knew what it was, saying more wouldn't help. So I let her go. I reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now.
Ah, were you looking for me? I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time. Will you lend me your ear? The source, and the 9th. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home.
I mean, we have traveled between the two of them.
The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it. Remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents, it struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have. That is why I had to learn more of this place. And the me I could have been.
Now that you have?
I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source? Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. When I find it, I hope you'll be there. We kept Iona waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. Convenient boxes keeping us away from card games. Trifle though it was, I feel the work we've done has helped me gain a better understanding of Treno. The countless actions taken by myriad people every day are what make a place what it is, after all. Glad you're both back safe and sound. Now we can relax until my brother does the same with your friend escorting him. Can't get into too much trouble. Unless he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose. Oh my god, he's such a loser.
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Milala came.
So Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
So they've just been living like that the entire time.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question?
Excuse me.
We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back.
No.
After all, my one and only home is here. Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Malala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Cute.
Nowhere else you'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Da 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 da. Earlier you said your brother couldn't get into too much trouble. He was with Raha. But how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see the two of you again so soon. I take it Miali's curiosity is sated. Caught up on the relic quest? Nice. For the moment, I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as the events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. In fact, she seemed she knew of the relic long before we did, and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? I should love to go straight away, but we are waiting on Raha's return. As we speak, Miali herself is making her rounds through the city. We have time. Doom, doom, doom.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say. Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Yay!
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
Warning! Warning!
This is an
Warning!
evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelter. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelter. The Dawntrail is approved. Repeat, please proceed
Oh, there's
to
a trial.
shelters.
A second evil train has hit Final Fantasy XIV.
Wasn't that one of Lindblum's weapons of war? You know of it.
Phantom Train was not enough. We need both
I've
of them
never
in
seen
here.
it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed
Did
in the
y'all attach a void scent to this train?
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Dawntrail and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails. It passed near Trenno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents. I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly
I like
as
how there was
possible.
no lead up to
Without
this.
it,
It's
we
just,
haven't got a chance.
by the way, guys, the Doom Train is coming, and everyone goes, "Oh fuck, the Doom Train."
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
I have to try. For Trenno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
While destroying the Doom Train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head-on. That's madness.
Well, now I have to do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that's stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
The Doom Train will have to pass through the depot to reach Trenno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Yane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Lomo.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
Once again, really funny that we're gonna use Azim's stone on a train, but not on literally Calyx. If anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war, it's you. But we must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that, even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, then the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There is no telling how many will charge Trenno's gates, so we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Y'shtola and I ought to remain on guard here. I am inclined to agree. Armido? Well, you remove the head of this metal serpent. We will attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. It is really funny that this patch story just has nothing to do with shit. Like, it's a fun little, like, lean off of the Milala plotline introduction. But it's very much the intermediary patch, it seems. At least until whatever happens after the trial, because there will still be some cutscenes after the trial. We're only like 2.5 hours in. Really could have gone without a Dawntrail attack today. Right. The place we'll be heading for is the Brittini Depot. Though Trito has its own railway stations, our assailants from earlier left it in need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking the hover cargo. My friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. Cargo's operated with a portable barrier. Frankly, I'm great at my job. Guarantee you're safe during the ride. That's after we get to Brittini. Well, that's your problem. Certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Where we call home. Ready? Then our fearless operator will help you aboard. We'll make for Brittini with all haste. All of us there in a flash. Do keep any limbs you've attached to, and would like to remain attached, inside the vehicle. Unique area for this? Or is it just going to be all cutscene? Unique area. In we waddle.
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train.
It's got lines on the floor.
Front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Dawntrail moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it will plow right through us. Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. For all of Treno.
Hell on Rails is now accessible. You were waiting on that one. Let me look around a little bit here. I'll be queuing. Oh, you can't actually go on board yet. Okay, not too much to see. Yep, we're good. Go ahead. Do 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 do. Train, 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 train. Oh, is it? Does it need higher again? Did they raise it again on me? Hold on. Let's see. Like, what do you mean? We just did a... Why did it go up again? I'm too short. Are you fucking kidding me? Time to go buy the cheapest accessory we have from our options. Raising your item level in between the dungeon and the trial when you've done no fightings. Do you have enough tomes for something? Oh, I don't need. That's right. I don't need to save my mathematics currently. I can just go to solution 9. Because I got past that first step. Let's go see. we might be a little short, actually, on mathematics. No, this is 750. No, we're on we're Dominion of War. Alright, we have enough for one of these, and these are at 750, so hopefully that's enough. Let me see what's lowest. Choker or ring. Okay. Yep, there we go. Just hit it. You can send us back in. Yeah, this song chill as fuck. I just wish the city wasn't so, like, disparate from the aesthetic of the rest of the MMO. Like, this is some crazy, insane bullshit to put in this game, like. Okay, we already found a DPS. Shouldn't take too long, since technically this is current content. Lummel watching me teleport away and disappear directly in front of him and go to a different shard. As the Doom train is about to run into the fucking train he's on. This has got to be the least safe city ever created, by the way. Like, look at this thing. The Aephorite in particular is, like, absurd. Like, they just put a giant gaping hole into the abyss underneath the Aephorite. Like, yeah, buddy, I don't think soul replacement is going to help you much if you fall that far. I think you're going to turn into a splat on the floor, and there's going to be nothing left for it to go back to. Okay. Whee! Now that we're geared up to current patch, I will probably do an Arcadion stream soon, because I just wanted to make sure I'd be able to blitz through that in one go. Which is why I hadn't hadn't really dug into it just yet on stream. That'll probably happen this weekend. And the Alliance Roulette will do a little closer to patch drop. Because I know that has some those always have some chunky cutscenes. And I have not forgotten about Asphodelos. That one is still on the table. I just wanted to make sure I was caught up before FanFest hit and they started dropping like 8.0 information. Yeah. I figured it was the final tier would require 745. That's why I was trying to get the that's why I was using Occult to get the gear set from it as I was going. I have a couple furnishings I actually need to get out of Occult now. There we go. I was about to say, weird it hasn't popped yet. The moment the thought, like, started to reach my lips, it popped. Look at them showing off their draw distance, by the way, on PS5 here. You can see the entire, like, playable reach of Solution 9 from here. Oh, we might be losing this tank. Yeah, it is still crazy that it's... I knew it! Lost the tank immediately. Well, if you want to try and get in, I guess you can queue his tank. Oh, there we go. Okay, in we go. The Mist Continent. Hell on rails. Here it comes. Siege engine. The Doom Train. Brace for impact. We're in it now. Woo! Haha! Ooh, okay. Interesting. Those were up and down. Okay. Windpipe is a suck-in. That's gonna be a charge. Ah! The flat car. Turret crossing. Those are gonna come onto the sides. Okay, starting from over there, so we can Stay safe here and attack. We're probably gonna have to go around the other way. Oh, I see it. Now it's raised and lowered. Get behind. Yep. Okay, that's fun. Windpipe. We're gonna get pushed forward. Get around to the side. Yep. Oh. Unlimited Express again. Whee! And now we can go up.
Use the Dawntrail panel to get up there.
I see. The head glowed, so we had to get down. Get up on this side. This is fun. It's out there. Being the only melee with these tank busters is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. Off we go again. How many times is it going to do that? Oh. DPS. Okay, time for the mid-fight check. Oh, there he is in the back. Oh. Oh, it targets the tank. Okay. Had to eat that. It happens. Yeah, okay, there's only so much they can mitigate the spread of it. Because it's always circling. Interesting. There we go. You hear the scream of metal, and it's coming closer. Oh, it's the Doom Train summon animation. Here he comes. I love this guy's voice. Oh, okay. That time again. Arms. Time for good old Halfram Cleaves. Oh no, forward and backward explosions. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and this time it's gonna target. Oh! Okay, made it. I wasn't quite sure what type of AoE shape was gonna explode out of that. Whoa, the arena in the background. This is very involved. Go to the back, I assume? Yeah. No. Back corner. Head on a mission. The headlamp. So we stay on the ground, I think? Yeah. So we should be... Oh, okay. No, it's fine. I can get down from here. You just have to eat a bowl and stack. Okay. Right here. Whoa! So just fucking... I think I got pushed into the jumper and then it threw me up on top. You say so. You got it, boss. Oh, it's moving backwards. Okay, up in this corner? Yeah. I'm not staying in optimal positions for this right now. I'll definitely have to learn this fight a bit more. Oop, lasers. There we go. Okay, so they'll come from the other side this time. Okay, up here. Yep, okay. Round to the side. Da 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 da. Should be safe at one of the two fronts. Yeah, it's gonna move to the back. Okay, that's fairly simple actually, despite everything that's happening. I'm top corner again. Okay. I imagine that has a much quicker cast time on the extreme version. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. There was a lot going on in that one. Even if it was like a step-by-step introduction to the mechanics, the way they dealt with it was really neat. Let's see. Well, Kai, you have an actual adventurer plate, so you get that. Yeah, that was fun. I think as a fight, as a spectacle, I think I liked Necron more, but that had some really unique and interesting fight mechanics, and I hope more trials in the future use fights like that.
Phew. No more adventures, thank you. That was enough bravery for a lifetime.
The anti-Graha.
But we did it! We stopped the Doom Train. Well, mostly you did. Before we can celebrate, though, we need to make sure Treno's secure. as I feared. Stray beasts to the south. I've lost track of how many times I've asked you for help, but I need your help again.
Buddy, I think it'll be fine. I think we got some very competent people on that. Oh, it's an instance. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, I wasn't gonna mention it because I was like, wow, a pair of Lalafells in a different shard that are siblings, and one has a very can-do attitude, and the other is the more reserved, intelligent of the two. When it comes to scholarly matter, like, interesting. LC to the wounded. You try not to join them, all right? I do like these two. They're fun. Luminal is, of course, getting the highlights here. Oh no! Big birds.
No!
Hey, Cryo.
Can you stand?
Yeah, yes.
Imperiled
so
Malala.
much. There were others being attacked over by the canal. Could you possibly...
Of course, I'll go right away. The rest of you should get to the town hall.
Oh, is it time to play Cryo?
I can't leave anyone behind. I won't.
Awesome. Yep. Time to do very, very simplified
Best make sure the
Picto.
evacuation route is clear first.
You will fight as Cryo. Butterfly motif acquired. It's a giant AoE. Okay. Oh, yeah, her. Even for an instance kit, this is very simplified.
Done. Now to aid those people by the canal.
Do, 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 do. Yeah, you got a little butterfly effect. Good lord.
Help is on the way!
That button is absurd. Like, this may as well not even be a real fight. Oh my god. Balloons, cute. If only Picto could actually do stuff like this.
There may be other stragglers.
Or like Kryle showed any of this ability as we were going through the main story. It's on such an absurdly short cooldown, too. I was so scared I couldn't even move. Silly, ain't it? My wife and I will be headed for town hall straight away. You have my word on that. Come and check on everyone. I won't complain. But do be careful.
That breeze is awfully warm. Oh no!
Oh no, a fire!
First things first, the fire.
Oh, well, I wonder what we could possibly do here. Yeah, drippy!
Out of Y'shtola's book.
This is an absurd power scaling magic right now. I've never seen anything like that magic. Priorities, yes, I'm gonna run away. We can talk about it later. Did you put out that fire? How will I ever thank you? Now that we know it won't be spreading any further, we can all take shelter until this is over.
Too soon. I hope that was the worst of it.
Off to the fields.
Somebody help! A voice. Further out.
They got some real people screaming out here. Like they were torturing some of these people in this booth.
I'll take care of this. Make shelter.
It's like 4 AoEs at once. Not even gonna waste the heal here in case there's another wave. Sure enough. It's cute that the animation is her little dance she does in the intro video.
How many are there?
Good thing we're in a boss-shaped arena.
Is that all of them?
Of course it's not. It's Behemoth! FF9 Behemoth is here. Watch out.
A behemoth!
Aw, Y'shtola. Cute.
We cut that rather close.
Thank goodness you're all right.
Here we come.
Ayane has finished the repairs. We need only hold the line until the barrier is in place.
What did you think of that moment during this ending post where your character actually got to do something involving their current job? That was fun. Where they all got their unique animations. I hope we get more of that in the future.
We will together.
Do, 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 do. Okay, now that you defeated Dawntrail, fight Behemoth. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? In this battle, you will fight as yourself.
I can still fight. I can.
I like how he's got the big pin on his back. All of their fucking unique magics going on at once. Oh, that's a cleave. Ow. Yep. I'm having like issues visually like adjusting to this because there's the only other melee in this is Graha. Everyone else here is a fucking caster. Save us, Kryl.
Some friendly wins, if you please.
Oh, it's that fucking bird that I hate. I guess that was the first thing we fought leading into Dawntrail.
Unfortunate that bird made such an impression.
Cute. Don't down for the count me in the middle of my shit.
The leaven grows more volatile.
Yeah, I wonder what it could possibly be, looking at the cast bar.
Yishtola, Sveen, lend me your strength.
Two of us will disperse these balls of lightning.
Grog, can you not jump over to the one I was already working on? Yeah, here he comes! Finally, her big Spriggan. He's holding up a little rock shield. Awesome.
The tide is turning. Press the attack.
Over to this one. Fight's over. Go, my communio. Da 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 da. She's so exhausted.
I must say, that was an incredible performance.
Oh, how you've grown.
Flatterer.
What is it?
The barrier is restored. The people of Treno may rest easy once more.
The perimeter is clear, everyone. And thanks to our guests, the Dawntrail has been destroyed. Last but not least, Ayane's fixed the barrier. We don't need to worry about beasts anymore. This calls for a celebration.
We like solved this town, all this town's issues within like one fucking patch cycle.
The Doom Train is gone for good.
That's our Ayane.
Yeah, here they all come.
They're safe. All of them.
I'll waddle it over. Oh yeah, because they wouldn't have gone under. Yeah, it hasn't been that long for her. Even with like time dilation, because they've been in this location the entire time.
Kryl. Does the name Alila mean aught to you?
My mother. Did you know her?
That your sister? Were you daughter, or what are we doing here?
I'm sorry, my dear. We should get you patched up before aught else. Alila's story and that of the key are one and the same. After you've rested and recovered, I'll tell you the tale. You have no cause to fret, I promise you. While Lummel forgot to give the order, bless him, there's work to be done ere we can celebrate. First and foremost, we must see to any injured. Come and find me at Town Hall when you're ready.
It's time to learn about Mama. And this old granny's
Without further
relationship
delay,
to Mama.
then.
You needn't mind me. My injuries are far from severe.
But your curiosity is another matter, is it not? Your feet will deliver you to Miaili all the swifter if you can actually walk on them.
Yeah, cute. I would rather not have tumbled to the pavement in front of half the city. I am none the worse for wear, thanks to your Stola. What of you yourself? If you have any hurts, you can tend to them now before we see me out. Yeah, I've had that letter for a while. That letter is an additional map. I'm treasure hunting because we needed to store more maps. So we were sending each other maps in the mail. Curious, isn't it? I want to know, more than anything, yet part of me is still terrified. But having come so far, I can't turn from the truth now. If anyone's feeling up to it, let us go and find our answer. Five of those for 50 Mog Tomes. Yeah. Yeah, specifically, you gotta get into the treasure dungeons, I believe, off them. What is my Mog key looking like right now, actually? I'm at 56. Oh, activating Eindur is the weekly this time. Oh, Mini Mog is just a critical encounter. That's piss easy. Nice. I think the only thing I haven't grabbed is like the Fat Cat umbrella that I care about at this point. Maybe some of the like 30 mounts I'll see about picking up. Hi, Lummel. New friends. Do you know why grandmother called us here? Both Fiona and I neglected to ask. How are you faring? I hope you've recovered from your brush with the Doom Train. Did I hear something about a behemoth? Finished all your available beast tribes? Congrats! That's a
Ere I
lot.
begin my tale, there is something about our family that you need to understand. We are descendants of the speakers of Eld.
Oh, cute.
And I myself am the latest to inherit the role.
Hey, yeah, we fought a statue of your ancestor on a deserted island.
Even as we do our utmost to ensure our people's welfare in our adopted home, it has ever been our duty to find a means to return whence we came.
I mean, technically, we can just do that. We can get you onto a ship and just
ancestral treasure never did
fly you
answer
up
our prayers.
and then just walk you through the portal.
And that left my elder sister, the previous speaker, mired in doubt.
Okay, sisters.
It was then, when she was at her most vulnerable, that preservation reached out to her.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world,
We attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership.
We've heard this part before, from my parents' memories. My mother was your sister.
She was. Which makes you an heir to the Speaker's legacy. The last message I received from your parents
Family.
said that in order to thwart Preservation's design, they must send away both their daughter and the key. I now understand what became of the former. As for the latter, through conversing with your friends, I gleaned with whom it currently resides.
And is it your wish that we give it back?
We Malala are the people of Treno now. Here is where we've put down our roots. The moment Elila relinquished the key, she relinquished our claim to it as well. But be that as it may, my sister gave up not only her life, but her darling daughter, to prevent its misuse. It is my duty to ensure that its new bearer is worthy. So, should it answer your call as it never did ours, how would you use the key's power?
Third one.
The very fact that you don't have an answer is proof that you understand the weight of this power and do not take it lightly. And what's more, there's your friendship with my niece. I dare say that speaks well of your character.
By the by, do you have any records pertaining to the key here in
I'm kind of
Treno?
sad there weren't more like racial lines specifically for if you're a Lalafell in this city, by the way. Like, it basically never gets acknowledged.
Would that we did. But Delilah took everything with her when she joined Preservation. If aught remains, it would be in Alexandria.
And so we find ourselves returned to our original course.
Shale may have made some progress. Perhaps it's time to bring our visit to an end. But by that, I don't mean to say that I don't feel welcome in Treno. You've all been so kind and accommodating. And in many ways, it's my hometown. It's just that, well...
It's all right, my dear. It is true that some feel bound by blood or birthplace, but I don't believe that your parents would have wanted that for you.
Aww.
They devoted their lives to understanding the key so that future generations would not be burdened by it. As we have chosen Treno, so too should you choose the place you call home.
I will.
We must give you a proper send-off, though. Wait for us by the gate, will you?
So we know these guys exist and we have a way to them through living memory. Shouldn't we,
A word
like,
of caution, keeper of the
establish
key.
relations with Alexandria for them? Because they're still not in the best situation, even with the barrier repaired.
As you know, it is a relic that has traveled across centuries and worlds, passing through countless hands, oft beckoning to those ruled by ambition or avarice. Indeed, some have wondered if it chooses its master. But I believe differently. I believe that some inexorable force, call it fate, if you will, ushers it from one bearer to the next. Be wary, for fate's regard now falls upon you.
Ma'am, I'm the main character. Also, that thing literally glows with, like, my own, like, original self logo. So, I think I'll be fine. Labubu! Labubu sighted. I appreciate that, like, every mysterious new character we meet is, like, just complete dog shit at surveillance. Kyle looks as if she's seen the first ray of sunlight on a cloudy day. I'm glad she found what she sought. Lumal and Ayane have gone to summon the other Milala we met from across the city. Can't believe I have living relatives here. They make it seem so simple. Maybe it is enough to just be trial. The Milala's records were in Preservation's possession, and I doubt they ever relinquished them. The knowledge must wait us back in our Alexandria. I'm sad we're leaving this zone. It's so cool. Yeah, the Lala crew, here they come. Look at all of them.
Thank you all for everything.
We're the ones who should be thanking you. You fought so many times for us.
It is really funny seeing, like, how much higher quality Lumal and Melil's faces are than the rest of the Lalas here. Like, texture-wise.
I've tended to the people's immediate hurts, but see that they receive appropriate care as they recover.
I still can't believe you took down the Dawntrail, just like that. You're my hero, truly. And I'm sure Mum and Dad and everyone else we lost will rest easier now that it can never hurt anyone again.
For my part, I cannot thank you enough for supporting my plan for the barrier. Not to mention that we wouldn't even have the electrope to restore it without your aid. I can't wait to see what else we can do now that the mine is back in service. Kryl.
O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. Remember that, will you? Whatever shore you choose.
Of course. Those words and our people will always be in my heart.
After so long without her, I had begun to forget what my sister was like. Her face, her voice, fading like the mist. All I could remember clearly was her resolve as we parted for the last. But now I've seen her again. In you, sweetheart.
Congrats on becoming like a second Aunt Kryl.
Thank you for bringing her back to me.
As long as we were remembered.
It is a joy to have met you, Kryl.
You too, Aunt Miaili.
I know your home lies far from here, but to us you'll always be family. Come and see us once in a while, won't you?
I will. My comrades have found a treatment for Levin sickness, so I'll bring it to Treno as soon as I can.
My, you certainly have no shortage of accomplished friends. We'll await your return, my dear. Life is full of surprises when one lives in hope. Isn't that right, Delilah?
Oh. It is really like weird playing this. I know this is more recent content, but like looking at Dawntrail as a whole, the amount of people who are kind of just psychos out there about it is a little insane. Seems a bit like I'm dreaming, but even should I wake, I'll remember it. I'll remember them. On a practical note, I am more certain than ever that Shale's work will lead vital insights into the key, and I look forward to speaking with her when we arrive in Solution 9. If you don't mind, might we make our way to Resolution? Godson will be wondering about my absence. Heavens, yes. I apologize to you for keeping you from your duties for so long. Think nothing of it. I was more than happy to be a part of your adventure, and Godson will forgive me once I tell him of Treno. Wait, what am I doing? Hit return. I'm expecting we're gonna get lead into 0.5 now, because that was such a, like, little self-contained adventure. I wondered why I'd seen neither hide or hair of your majesty these past days. May I ask where you've been? It's quite a long story. However stalwart your companions, traversing the Mist Continent with no knowledge of what awaited you was extraordinarily reckless. That I cannot deny, but it availed us much. We have the opportunity to resume diplomatic relations with a longtime ally. And as I did in fact not come to harm, all is well that ends well? Should you feel compelled to go on any other excursions in future, I expect that you will notify me beforehand. Yes, of course. It was reminiscent of me, I apologize. I understand why they didn't do it before the 0.3 patch stuff and chose to resolve Kryle's, like, stuff as an in-between. But it has resulted in, like, a funny situation where we know very little about what we're going into. Duty's call is most insistent. Nevertheless, whenever you require my aid, please do not hesitate to seek it. Hello, Shale. How's the data gone? You're back. How did it go? You find a way down? And then I killed a train. Treno. I've heard of the name. Incredible that it's sheltered in Malala all this time. What's more, the mayor was able to share the study of the key and her perspective. She believes that the historical documents pertaining to it are stored in Preservation's archives. They could be. Though our work isn't done yet, we've made progress on the decryption. I was on my way to the containment complex to review the data in situ. In that case, allow me to accompany you. Though it may be incomplete, I should like to review the information available. We'll contact you as soon as we've made some sense of it. In the meantime, might I suggest that our Warrior of Light get a good night's sleep or two? Never know what manner of hellish technology will be after us next. And Kryle, I assume you'll be wanting to familiarize yourself with the care and feeding of Portsies. Indeed. Well, I'm aware of the principles. I was needed elsewhere when the others were treating the Levin afflicted. I shall have to ask Y'shtola to instruct me. It is the least I can do for my family. I intend to visit them whenever possible, but my home will always be here in the Source. There's nowhere I'd rather be. Da 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 da. Time for our little teaser. Earlier in Treno.
Now, there is much to be done. With access to the mine restored, I'd like to explore methods to expand our food production systems. I look forward to your insight.
Oh, here she goes. Oh, she's got the big circle glasses, too. What a cute design.
Oh, my poor heart. I only meant to steal a glimpse while we were in the area.
The Labubu is back.
But our eyes definitely met, didn't they? Oh, that's not ideal. Such fearsome instincts to perceive me as a threat in an instant.
I can hear him getting upset.
Surprised. It's the Source's vaunted hero, after all.
Holmerut!
Oh, dear me! Oh.
He's been reduced to a comedy character.
One need hardly be the warrior of light to notice you. You're far from subtle. As if the horns and scales weren't enough, you insist upon dressing for another century. Those clothes must be as old as I am.
It makes
Where
sense.
is your robe?
This rabbit was what is it? It's one of the mascots from like the Eternal stuff. Yes, I did notice the VA is slightly different. I think they posted a bio for Calyx that had 2 VAs listed. Apparently in Japanese, it's still the same one, so it might just be a recording conflict issue.
You mean the robe that practically announces me as an Asian?
She is a fail girl Asian in an aura girl's body.
Not that I don't intend to reveal that detail, but it will be at a time of my choosing. Besides, if one of us can't help but draw the eye, it's you.
Picks you up.
Oh, Calyx, how you've grown.
Calyx, my little baby boy.
Smaller, that is. And surprisingly cute-ish.
Put me down.
Moe.
Jests aside, we will be departing the 9th all too soon.
Gets beaten by a Lalafell, immediately turns yourself into a 3-foot-tall Labubu.
If you wish to say your goodbyes, I could find you a vessel and mold it to match your preferred presentation.
Don't you dare. I will not debase myself by occupying a living body ever again.
No, I will not debase myself. I will stay in the mascot outfit.
And in any case, to travel the rift as you do requires the shedding of one's flesh, does it not?
I apologize if I upset you. Your understanding is, in essence, correct. The magics cannot bring a vessel through the rift. Ergo, you must discard it and assume a form of pure ether until you reach the other side. However, that doesn't mean you need discard everything like so much refuse.
It's cool to see they're going into this specifically.
Using fissures such as this, one can easily send small amounts of matter between reflections. Matter such as your archived memories.
Yeah, we can just put you back in the cube and just send you between dimensions to put you in different little silly bodies.
All the more reason to remain as I am. At present, I could pass through a fissure myself. And as this form suffices for surveying the material realm, I see no reason to expend effort searching for a replacement.
It wouldn't be efficient
I wish
to
only
find
to
a replacement.
That is enough.
I do think this voice is fine. I think I liked
well.
his one from the past two patch quest more.
Nevertheless, odd though you may look, I would encourage you to bid farewell to those to whom you have attachment. For now that you failed, unless our hero changes course, this world is doomed to die.
Oh, another old Granny Lala sighted.
I had hoped to banish death from their lives. Why should it come to all, whether they will it or... It was never about anyone.
Just wanted to see that without text for a second.
But so long as mankind yet survives, I can hold fast to my faith.
I shall be a silly little observer for the next expansion. That comedy shenanigans can happen too.
That my life's work might again bring someone salvation.
Hold fast you must, as we press ever onward. For soon it begins, and every world shall tremble. The Winterers must be prepared to outlast the great withering to come.
That's your ominous prediction, is it?
So another doomsday group is coming.
No, it's nature's proclamation. Can't you hear it?
Oh, are we getting back to the weird fucking noises from inside the planet from Endwalker?
It echoes in the silence, left
Yep.
by the will of the star.
Exactly what we're doing. Okay. Wither blows fate's wandering will, for gray clouds presage winter's shell. So the Winterers are a group that aims to survive beyond the end. Into the Mist. I thought there would be a little more of those two, considering how crazy people were going for Bahamut already. But that's a good introduction to those two. They seem like they're going to be really fun. We are now officially, for the first time ever, caught up on MSQ in Final Fantasy XIV. Yippee! We'll be back because I want to do Arcadion. I want to do a full run through Arcadion. I know some of the fight mechanics. I don't know some others. Just because of when my friends were going through them. So that will be interesting. Other than that, we will also be lining up a stream to try and get through the current Alliance raid tiers before 7.5 drops. Because there's a lot I want to check out at 7.5, even though I know not all of it will be at launch. Like, I think Occult's coming a little later. So, expect probably this weekend. I'm going to assume Saturday. We'll try and aim for getting Arcadion up. They did list everything for 7.5, but there's also a 7.55 and a 7.56. And there was a Chinese roadmap that got shown off afterwards that had some stuff more spread out throughout them. So I'm not quite sure exactly where what was, but we should learn more tomorrow morning because there's a live letter where I assume they'll go through that in English. Yeah, no, literally secret Chinese roadmap. It was very funny because people translated it and got got weird stuff like New Old Hero Quest, which was apparently a bad translation of Hildebrand, and New Dragon Quest collaboration patch was in there, it translated to English, which was literally just Shinryu Unreal translated directly from Chinese. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us tonight. I'm going to head back home. Get me away from here. Oh, just fucking pouring down. Poor Orogo is here to greet us. Okay. That'll be it for us tonight here as I stand in the pouring rain. But thanks for coming out tonight, everyone. We'll see y'all next time, okay? I'm gonna chill with poor Orogo here for a little bit. And take care. That'll be all for us here at the Theater of the First. I'll see y'all next time, okay? Special thank yous tonight to Luke's Lucifer BT and Tire Coffee Gay. One for the rate and the other for the follow. Sweet dreams, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.